punter, kicker?
Yeah.
Use one of each?
Yeah, 36 is going to be our kicker. He's really done a good job. I've been impressed with his toughness mentally and ability to place the ball, kick off. He's done a great job. And the freshman will start as the punter, and Rad will be the backup.
These first few weeks, will you try to look at more players on your offense since you've got a lot of new guys, especially from skill positions?
I think we have a pretty good feel. There'll be some freshman guys going in, and getting some plays. We're going to try to grow up fast because we got some skill that I think we haven't had. So hopefully we'll play fast.
The kid Brown on the offensive line.
Evan.
How much has he impressed you?
He's been good. He's going to be a really good player. He's smart. He's really strong. He's going to be a good player. He's still kind of feeling his way a little bit at times, but I think really what happens to we give him so many tough looks in practice to try to prepare him for everything that really the game kind of is more clear. You know, where people are lining up and what they're doing. So I think his physical strength is really good, and he's a really smart kid.
What receivers have stood out
Who's that?
Camp? Receivers that you...
Yeah, I've liked Dejo's had a great camp. Derek Thompson's had a really good camp. Said Lancaster has played really fast. Raheem Malone has shown up as a true freshman pretty quickly. And Stevie Nelson, Jeremiah, the last probably 4 days has played very well. So, you know, all those guys will see some time. Shelby, without that hamstring, missing 3 or 4 days, he was really coming on. So hopefully this week he'll get back on track.
You wouldn't have it like before they're set 4 guys like last year.
Yeah, well, the starters would be Stevie Nelson, Darius Joseph, Ced Lancaster, and Derek Thompson.
You can go on the road for any opening game. It's always a different experience. But when you're going into a situation like Waco, where they're opening a new stadium, how different do you expect this to be?
Well, it's going to be magnified just because they built the stadium for noise. It kind of reminds me of some of the NFL stadiums that have the overhangs that really are loud. Old Cleveland Municipal was that way, and I think they designed it that way to hold the noise in. So, you know, we're trying to get ready for all that, but you never know until you get there what it's really like.
Getting ready for all that, obviously, that offense that you got coming back. Just talk about that and just how impressed
you are watching
that.
They've done a great job building their packages. Art has done since from high school to Houston to Waco. He's moved the football, and he knows how to run it, and they make a lot of big plays passing the football.
Talk about just in terms of scheduling tough teams, kind of the balance there that you walk on. Is there a good side and a bad side to that?
Well, I think you can understand the good and the bad of that, but you know, you grow up fast. That's what I would say. If you're young, you learn real quickly that you better step up into the big time if you want to compete.
What's the sense you've got from your team? I mean, like you said, there are a lot of young guys.
Yeah, we got a lot of unknowns, but I think defensively I've been impressed how we're kind of coming together. We're getting everybody healthy again. JR and Forrest are out there. When they're out there, we look like the real deal. You know, unfortunately we got some freshmen, you know, kind of backup players there, but all in all, I've been impressed with that. Offensively, you know, the key to what we do is the quarterback, and if the quarterback plays well, you know, hits the guys, we'll make some plays because we're faster.
Is it time for game week though?
Yeah, it's time for game week, definitely. I think everybody wants to get out there and play.
How different does Neal look in practice compared to the last couple of weeks of last year when he got sort of kicked in the deep end?
Well, we've been giving him a lot of looks and a lot of reps. He's had you know, some good moments, and you know, he had his moments where you know, you got to stay focused. But he's a smart kid, and he throws the ball pretty accurately, and he's competitive. So, you know, hopefully we can complete a lot of balls and run with it and make some big plays.
How would you compare him to Gilbert going into Baylor?
The first year, I would say, obviously Garrett was a little more mature, you know, because he had the experience at Texas for 3 and been in the big dance. You know, Neal has not been in that setting, so, you know, he's going to have to, like I said, some jobs are tougher than others, and he's got to play well, and everybody's counting on him to do that.